And I noted there's a lot of people that live in this area and further afield, and they come back, and because I'm usually working outside the house doing things, they ask me, Gil, do you remember anything about the gasworks? What were they? This and one thing and the other. It's a shame because the gasworks is what gave Gibraltar light. Prior to that, it was all candle power. And I thought, oh, well, there's got to be something, a plaque or something. And I looked around, there's nothing. So I thought, right, I'm going to venture into doing a picture of the gasworks.
So you did a painting first?
So I done a painting first. And then from the painting, I took it down to Seville, and then they transferred into tiles. It was a bit complicated at first because I spent about 2 days in Seville and I couldn't find anyone that would do this type of work. They wanted to do a painting themselves, but eventually I found a company that would do it. So this is the end product, as it were. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, pick out one or two of the highlights.
Right. Well, I think to me, most important is the Rosa Lane and the cottages in Rosa Lane here. These are from Spanish times, and it's a great shame because they are one of the oldest houses in the South District, if not the oldest ones. And you don't see these low-level houses anymore with the Spanish pine tiles on it. This was in the early 1800s. There were stables, and then a small community of goat herds lived there. And they all kept, practically everybody kept goats in there. But they're going to pull it down, and it's a great shame. I know that it was left in an abandonment state for years, but now there's nothing much they can do for it. But I'm glad to say that there was a mulberry tree there that's over 100 years old. So that was going to go down as well, but I got in touch with the Heritage Trust, and I'm glad to hear that they're going to salvage it and they're going to replant it in the Alameda.
It's quite an eye-catching feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are stopping to look at it. Have you had much feedback?
I think I've had about 15 or 20 people here stopping during the day, and they could stop and then they ask questions, And it's funny because some of them look at it, but in the main they can't quite make out what it is, until they look in depth into it and they say, oh, the gasworks, and then I remember, and then they look into it. But yeah, they love it. Everybody thinks it's great. I hope that other people, follow and do something similar to this.
So, I mean, what are you hoping to achieve with this mural?
I just hope that this is. I think that Gibraltar deserves something like this. It deserves something that people can relate to, and I think that is my point. Is that people can look at the picture and say, well, look, this is what Gibraltar was like, and this is what. Well, we can say what was missing. Obviously, we can't save everything. But the bits that we can save, bring it forward and show people what Gibraltar was really like at that particular time.